on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. But guys, week 7 of the NPA. The Minnesota Vikavolts are taking on Coach Galactic, Elliot, and the Chicago Cubchoos. We are 4-2. He is 3-3 in this division matchup here. This is a pretty important match. And if you missed last week, we took on King Bub and finally picked up a W after a little bit of a losing streak. This is a tough one though, man. I did a team builder this week as normal, and I talked pretty in depth about our team, so definitely go check that out. It's only about 10 minutes long. But man, this is one of the hardest builds I've ever had to make for a battle. In all seriousness, man, I just don't have a lot of good answers for Koko, and he's got such a powerful team with a lot of diverse Pokemon. I do think we have a really good team too, though, and I think he's got a lot of work in front of him to try to win, but it was really hard to prep just because it was just, I didn't really have a ton of stuff that can cover everything. So I did my best, and we're going to get connected here with Elliot and hopefully be able to pick up a W. But hit that like button down below, subscribe if you're new, and you're enjoying the battles, all that good stuff. And our question today is, Tapu Koko and Lucha form an insane duo in Draft League format and in Standard. What is your favorite duo in Draft League format? Is there any particular two Pokemon that work really well together that you like? Let me know in the comment section below. But I'm gonna get connected with Elliot here and throw down in this epic week 7 matchup. Grab some popcorn, I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, I'm connected here with Elliot. Let's find out exactly which 6 Pokemon he's gonna bring. I'm fully expecting Tapu Koko, Volcanion, and Lucha. The other 3 I really don't know. I feel like he could bring Ariados, he could bring Donphan if it's like Assault Vest or even just physically defensive. I could see Meloetta, he seems to like using Meloetta. Even Durant would be pretty problematic. So he's just got a lot of options. So I don't know what to expect in this matchup. But I did my best to use the 6 Pokemon to cover everything. It was just tough, man. Like I said, this was probably the toughest team build I've had. Like, I changed my mind so many times, from Scarf, you know, Salamence, to no Sandslash, adding Victini, Choice Scarf Victini, Life Orb Victini, Flame Charge Victini, Sunny Day Z Victini, defensive Seismitoad, electric Silvally, ground Silvally. Dude, there was Rotom, Assault Vest Rotom. Dude, I was like so torn on what to bring this week. Even like Z Sharpedo, Life Orb Sharpedo. At one point I was even gonna bring Assault Vest Wheezing. I just didn't know what 6, man. It was tough, but let's see what he's got here. Donphan, Durant. Okay, so I was right about the first 3, wrong about the last 3. Not surprised there at all. He does bring Roserade, which is fine. Could be Choice Scarf Roserade. Does bring Donphan, also fine, and Durant, which, you know, I had a feeling Durant could be a problem, but Durant is one more thing that I could potentially set up on. So you know what? With Salamence, and that's our core strategy here. And then I think I said Donphan. Did I get Donphan already? I did. Durant. Okay, cool. So in terms of leads, I don't have to worry about him setting up sticky webs, which is very nice. Let's make some notes here. Durant, Donphan, and Roserade. So he could try to lead Roserade to try to set hazards. I do like my Seismitoad lead here because it matches up against a decent amount of his team. He could have Seed Bomb on his Donphan, but I do like my matchup leading with Seismitoad. I don't think I want to lead with Mawile because I feel like he's got too many things for that. And Mawile is actually not that great in this match. So I am going to lead with Seismitoad here. I feel like that's a solid lead. It matches up pretty well. I mean, I could also lead with my Ninetales, but the scary part about that is if he leads Donphan, it just gets bopped on the first turn. So I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to stick to Bubble's lead. I think that's a good lead. If he leads Roserade, I can switch out. You know, I've got a couple things that can switch into it, like Wheezing. And honestly, you know, Mawile's relatively disposable just looking at team preview here. I do like Sandslash in this match, though. Sandslash actually can run through his team, especially if I can weaken that, that Donphan a little bit, get a little bit of damage on Durant. You know, I do have the Fire Fang on Salamence for Durant. I've got Wheezing, which can kind of shut it down. And again, if I can get Mence in, and Dragon Dance will be in really good shape. So he's going to lead with Monolo, which is the Volcanion here. That is totally fine with me. I knew that Volcanion was a possible lead option here. He knows it's a really good lead against me. I can pretty much just Earth Power here. I really lose nothing by just Earth Powering. So I'm just going to go for it right off the bat. I should be faster unless he's Choice Scarf. So we're just going to go for the Earth Power here. He probably thinks he's faster, but if he pops my Rindo Berry and I weaken this thing, that's fine with me. I'm okay with that. You know, we can even find out if he's Assault Vest or not. But he has to pop my Rindo Berry. And if he pops my Rindo Berry, then, you know, my answers to Tapu Koko get reduced. But, if, I mean, for me to hit him as hard as I'm going to with Seismitoad, it's worth it. Let me just adjust my calcs to 50. Level 50, because we are playing level 50 as always. I wonder what he thought my lead was going to be. Maybe Ninetales. I get the Earth Power off. I am indeed faster. Let's see if he's Assault Vest or not. Should do a good amount to him. He is not Assault Vest, and we just knock him out. Is that a crit? It was a critical hit, so the crit does matter, but I will take it. Seismitoad kills Volcanion with Earth Power. I will take that start. The crit does matter there 1,000,000% though. It does 1,000,000% matter because we need the crit to knock him out. But I got rid of Volcanion, which is one of the biggest threats. It was one of the things that Salamence could set up on, but I will take it. I will take it, 1,000,000%. So sorry, Elliot, for the crit there on the first turn, but I will take that 1,000,000% of the time. So Volcanion gone, and running max speed, max special attack Seismitoad pays off there. Here comes Sango, which is probably what? That is the Tabu Koko. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna Earth Power this thing too. I mean, at this point, I have no issues doing that. I'm just gonna Earth Power. I could set up Stealth Rocks. I don't need it. I'm just gonna Earth Power. You wanna go for Grass Knot? Fire away, man. I will hit you. You know, unless he's Grassium Z, and if he's Grassium Z, then so be it. I don't feel like he needs it though. I don't feel like he needs Grassium Z. I don't know if Grassium Z kills me here. I don't think he needs it though. Like Grass Knot does. Bloom Doom, I have Rindo Berry. He does knock me out with Bloom Doom if he's Grassium Z. But if he's not, which I feel like he's not, he doesn't need it. He could just be Life Orb. So I'm just Earth Powering here because this actually would knock him out if I live. He might just U-turn too. He could easily U-turn into Hawlucha here as well and get a free switch into Hawlucha. So, and that's fine. If he's going to do that, he gets Hawlucha in. Hawlucha comes in way early in this match, which means I can potentially haze and get rid of his stat boost, which is huge for me with Weezing, because haze does go through sub. So I'm okay with that situation as well if he just U-turns out into Hawlucha to take the Earth Power. But I don't know what that Volcanion was going to go for. Probably Hidden Power Grass. But running max speeds, max special attack, Seismitoad here. This does have a chance to knock out the Koko unless he's like very bulk invested. So Earth Power does 100 to 120. He does go for the Grass Knot here. I am going to eat it up with the Rindo Berry. This should knock him out unless it's Assault Vest. Seismitoad should be able to live. It takes the hit, lives really, really well. Max special attack Earth Power here. Might be able to knock out. Ah, he is Shuka Berry. Good plays on his part to bring Shuka, but now he doesn't have an item. Now he doesn't have an item, and he's sitting at about 40%. And he gets a special defense drop. So now, he's gotta almost, what does he do here? Does he go for the Grass Knot? Does he go for the Thunderbolt? I don't know what he does here. This is actually an interesting play on his part. Like, I can switch out and go into something else. And actually, is he in Sucker Punch range from Mawile? Probably not. I accidentally just closed one of my calcs. What calc did I close? Mawile, I think. I actually just closed Mawile's calc. Let me set that up again. Mawile. Mega Mawile. Let me see here. What do I got? I got 116. 252. Sucker Punch. Doesn't knock him out here. Okay. So what do I want to do? I feel like he's going to Grass Knot or Dazzling Gleam. He's got a Grass Knot or Dazzling Gleam. What do I need Bubbles for in this match? Nothing really. Nothing really. I mean, I could easily go Tooth Fairy here and just let him Grass Knot me. Now that I know he was Shuka and has no item. Tooth Fairy's not a bad switch-in. Emma Frost isn't a terrible switch-in. Salamence isn't a bad switch-in. Or do I just let Bubbles go down? I think we just let Bubbles go down here. They were just going to let it go down. So let's go for the Earth Power and just let him Grass Knot us. He goes for the Dazzling Gleam. I don't think we're living it, but no, we don't. Okay, so we see Grass Knot, we see Dazzling Gleam, and he kills me. So Koko kills Seismitoad with D-Gleam. Now we have a tough choice here. I know Ninetales can live any hit from this thing, and I feel like he's gonna want to save it. I can also just Blizzard too, because without an item, he's only doing like half to us. And I don't think he's HP Steel. So I can easily bring in Ninetales here and just set up Aurora Veil, which isn't a terrible idea. Because that could get my Salamence in and potentially win. Like I take a big hit to the face, but I get my Veil up. Alternatively, I go into Salamence now and I click Dragon Dance. I don't think that's the right play though. I don't think Mawile is the right play. I mean, Mawile can take a hit here and knock him out, which isn't the worst idea, because then Mawile, like, Mawile's kind of good for Durant still. Like, I can take any hit from him if I bring in Mawile here and just knock him out with a Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch, yeah, definitely knocks him out, Thunder Punch. What's my best play? Ninetales, probably. Just trying to think long game here. Ninetales looks really good in this game. So let's go Ninetales. I'm gonna go Ninetales. I'm gonna go for the Snow Warning here. And I'm gonna go and set up an Aurora Veil. I don't think he's HP Steel. I'm gonna go for the Aurora Veil. This gives me 5 turns of Veil, which helps out my Sand Slash, which really does a lot to his team. You know, and I should be able to get this thing back in later against Donphan or against Roserade. And does he just want to lose his Koko right now to a Thunderbolt? Like, I don't know. But I think going for the Aurora Veil is the right play. He does go for the Thunderbolt. It's going to do about half, I think. Does a little bit more than half. I do get my Aurora Veil up. So 175 down to 69. Down to 69. Means he did 106. Divide that by 2 and he does 53. So I actually, in theory, should be able to live the next hit. But I think I can easily go into Mawile here now and start putting on some pressure, or I can go into my Sand Slash. I can go into my Sand Slash as well and take a hit under Veil, because he's only gonna do like half to me, and then Sand Slash gets the full few turns. How many turns of terrain does he have? He's got 2 more turns of terrain. I think definitely keep this thing. But what do I switch into here? Probably, I mean, Tooth Fairy is also an option. You know, I am pretty bulky. With Aurora Veil, I can take the Thunderbolt relatively well, and I could just play rough or force something out. The thing is, if I go into, let's think about this. Weezing is pretty solid in that situation. I think I just go into Sand Slash here. Because Sand Slash comes in and gets to click Icicle Crash or Earthquake, whatever I want, and it'll break something down. And I have 5 turns of Veil. I don't think I go into Salamence yet. I'm gonna go Sand Slash here. Because if he makes a switch, then we're, you know, if he switches out or something, goes into like Durant or whatever, I'm gonna be faster. So I think going into Sand Slash here, he's still actually trying to make a decision himself, because he knows he doesn't knock me out here either. So he's gonna stay in. He might, I hope he goes for Dazzling Gleam, predicting the Salamence. Let's hope for that. He goes for Calm Mind. That's actually perfect, dude. He actually goes for Calm Mind, which is perfect, because now I got my Sand Slash in, and we're in a situation where he can't just go into Hawlucha, and this is his last turn of Electric Terrain. So if he is unburdened Hawlucha, we're in great spot. I think I just Icicle Crash. I mean, Earthquake's a really obvious play, but if he goes Hawlucha, I want to Icicle Crash it. And it's a 90% accurate move. Hawlucha does not want to come in and take an Icicle Crash to the face. So I think I got to Icicle Crash. I'm going to go for the Icicle Crash. How much does it do to Durant? I already went for Icicle Crash. I think that's my best play. Surprised he went for the Calm Mind. Calm Mind Koko. He switches out. Does he go Hawlucha here to get his berry? He goes into Special K. That's Durant. Okay, so he goes into Durant. I get the Icicle Crash off. I do hit it. Tapu Koko's sitting at about 35%. See how much this does. Not a ton. Not a ton. Okay, he takes hail damage. How much does Durant do? If he has superpower, he like does a ton to me. But I think this is my opportunity to go into my Salamence here. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Salamence, because no matter what he goes for, if he goes for superpower, anything like that, I should be able to Dragon Dance. And I still have my Aurora Veil. So I should be able to go into Salamence here. And I need 3 Dragon Dances to outspeed Hawlucha. But at the same time, like, we're gonna be in a pretty solid spot if I can get my whatchamacallit Salamence. Because if I can haze, like I have Wheezing at full health, I should be able to haze the Hawlucha without a problem. So, and he can't switch it in now. So he did save his Koko there, which was a smart play. And he went into Durant, okay. So Durant I'm expecting to have like Home Claws or something like that, but that's where Intimidate comes in clutch, and I still should have plenty of Aurora Veil to get it in. And I do have the Fire Fang too, so. And that's gonna force him to like sack off, you know, multiple Pokemon to Salamence, I feel like. So he could have Ice Shard on Donphan, that's something we have to be very cautious of, but nevertheless. So we'll go into Salamence, I get the Intimidate off, plus Aurora Veil. This, hopefully he just superpowers. Hopefully he just superpowers. That's the best case scenario as he superpowers. He goes for Iron Head, okay. And he misses because he's Hustle. So we're getting some serious luck here. But he is -1. What's our Aurora Veil at? We got one more turn of Veil. I can easily Dragon Dance here. I can easily Dragon Dance here. That's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to Dragon Dance. That way if Koko comes in, I get to just outspeed it and Earthquake it. And we force him to, like I can Fire Fang the Durant easily, so I'm not like too worried about that. And if he just stays in, I could just keep Dragon Dancing, honestly. Like Iron Head's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna, like he's a -1 Durant now. So. Like -1 Durant, yeah. He's not gonna do much. Like he still does a lot actually, like Jolly Hustle Durant still does so much, but. After I think I'm only gonna Dragon Dance once though, because this is the last turn of our Veil. The key here is gonna be, you know, he's gonna have to go into Hawlucha and get that Electric Seed to pop. And then it really comes down to we have to go into Wheezing, and Wheezing's just gotta put in the work. Wheezing's just gotta make sure that Hawlucha doesn't get a substitute up on me. And I still have my Mawile too, so it's not like I can't go into Mawile against the Hawlucha anyway. Like if he goes Hawlucha, I can just go into Mawile and I can Intimidate him as well. And then force him out with Play Rough, because he's not going to have an answer for Play Rough at this point in the match. Like, he's got the Rosary, but that's not taking it. You know, Play Rough plus Sucker Punch, so. So Dragon Dance pretty safe here. I feel like he either tries to attack me. I mean, he could have Rock Slide. He goes for the Iron Head. If he gets a flinch here, that's a really big deal. He doesn't, and we get the Dragon Dance off, which is clutch. So now we're sitting at +1. And I can just Earthquake or Fire Fang, it doesn't really matter. Like any of those are gonna work. Let me just see here though, Salamence versus this dude, Durant. If I'm sitting at +1, Earthquake should knock him out. 59 to 70, Earthquake like feels pretty safe. Fire Fang is what? 95% accurate move. It also covers the Hawlucha switch in. We're gonna Fire Fang. I hit it. That's good. We get rid of the Durant. So Salamence kills Durant with Fire Fang. Okay. Take some hail damage, no big deal. We do outspeed the Koko. And we can actually Fire Fang the Koko too, which is cool. He could go Donphan here and try to Ice Shard me. I don't know if Donphan can knock me out with an Ice Shard at this point. Let me get rid of my Intimidate. How much is Ice Shard gonna do to me? He actually might. If he goes Donphan and Ice Shards, he could knock me out here. We'll have to make a tough decision on what we want to do in that case if he goes Donphan. I'm expecting him to go Koko though. He hasn't seen an item yet, so he could be really, really concerned about me being Yachi Berry. I'm not, but. And if he goes Koko, I think I just have to Fire Fang the Koko. Just so he can't go into Hawlucha for free. Cause we could burn him too. If he goes Donphan though, that's like the one thing. So he does go Dumbo here. Okay, so he's got Ice Shard, positive of it. How many turns of hail do we have? 2 turns of hail. You know, what do I do in this situation? Do I let him take me out here with my Salamence? And if he does take me out, like, what's the repercussions of that? Like, I'm at 104 out of 177. which puts me at 58%. If he goes for an Ice Shard and he's adamant, max attack, he does knock me out here. And he can live any hit anyway because he has Sturdy. So, like, what do I do in this situation? I mean, I can pretty safely... Like, am I gonna get another chance to click... Am I gonna get another chance to set up with Earhart in this match? Probably not, right? Like, it seems unlikely. It seems unlikely that I can get Salamanson again to set up. All things considered. So what I normally would do here, I mean, I can also go into my Weezing, but Weezing's a little sketcy because obviously he could go for something else. I need Weezing for Halucha. Like, if he's not adamant and he's impish, I don't think I live the hit. If he's max attack, he's gonna knock me out. And I feel like he's max attack. So, you know, Tooth Fairy's an okay switch in. I think actually Whiteout's not a bad option as well. What am I doing to him? Let's go into Whiteout here. Or do I just let him kill me? I gotta make a decision. I'm gonna go to Whiteout. I'm gonna save Salamence. I think it's worth it. I feel like the Ice Shard is really obvious. He goes for Ice Shard, okay. And I have one more turn of Hail. And this breaks his Sturdy, so we got rid of that. Okay, now he probably... Oh, he's leftovers, okay. So he's at full again. Okay, so... Sandslash versus Donphan. I kind of actually want to go back into Salamence here. Yeah, I'm going to go back into Salamence. Because I get the Intimidate off on him. And then I can potentially just Dragon Z. Because if I Dragon Z, like, we might not knock him out, but I don't know. This is tough. I can also go Mawile too. So I'm gonna go Salamence again to get an Intimidate off. We'll make some switches here. He's not gonna go. Like, I feel like he has to just stay in with Donphan here. Like, he's obviously fearing a potential Icicle Crash, but it's not gonna knock him out anyway. So, does a lot though. Definitely does a lot. He could also switch, but I don't know what he switches into. I feel like he just Earthquakes. Just burns his Sturdy here and Earthquakes. We'll find out in a second. I get an Intimidate off either way. He could also try to set Stealth Rocks, but I don't feel like that's the play. I don't feel like he sets Stealth Rocks. He goes for Earthquake. Okay, perfect. So he makes some good plays there. And we get an Intimidate off on him. So now can I live from the Donphan? Now can I live the hits? If Donphan is adamant, max attack, 252, -1, and he goes for an Ice Shard, I can definitely live it now. Now I can live the Ice Shard. And I can Dragon Z and just try to nuke him. Or I can go into Mawile here, which is my least useful member of the team. Let's go to Mawile. Let's go to Mawile. If he Ice Shards, if he Earthquakes, man, you know, pro plays. But either way, I get an Intimidate off here. So we're gonna Intimidate cycle him. I think that's the right play. He goes for Stealth Rock. Okay, so he just sets up rocks. A little surprised there that was his play. We know he's not a Assault. Oh, he's leftovers, duh. Okay. But now he's -2. I can definitely Mega Evolve here and play rough. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I still have Weezing. Weezing is there for Halucha. Salamence is weakened now, which kind of stinks. But it can come in against Roserade unless he's Scarfed. And Sandslash and Hail is really solid. Those Stealth Rocks are definitely annoying because they put my Ninetales really low. And I still can spin with Sandslash too. It's not like I can't do that. But let's see if he goes Roserade here. I would actually love it if he went Roserade, to be honest. I feel like he just Earthquakes though. I'm surprised he actually just went for Stealth Rock there, but maybe he was trying to make a safe play. But like -2 Donphan, Earthquaking me, it's like a 2 at KO, so And I might be faster. I might just be faster. I don't know, because it depends on if he has any speed. I'm running a little bit of speed on my Mawile just to outspeed Donphan. So if we're faster, we're gonna be in great spot. Because I should be able to two-shot him with Play Rough. I am faster. Hit the Play Rough. This should do over half. He's very bulky. He's gonna roar us out. Okay, so he's got roar. Into what? Into whiteout. Okay, well I know I'm faster, so that's fine. I know I'm faster here. I think I just Icicle Crash. He's in range. That's fine with me. That's an okay roar. Icicle Crash is my play. Icicle Crash is my play. And I still, like, Hawlucha comes in, I still have Salamence to intimidate, so that's really good. Icicle Crash should knock him out from this range. He's a very bulky Donphan, though. Like, very physically defensive. And we know we're faster, and we always have the chance to flinch. But I would think this is gonna knock him out. But he's a very bulky Donphan. So actually, I would have lived those Ice Shards, man, but that's okay. Not the first one, but the second one I would have, like, after I intimidated him. So he's like max HP, max defense, I think. But even with that, I feel like we still do a tremendous amount to him. Like, we still should be able to knock him out here with his Icicle Crash. Like, we're adamant Life Orb. Like, I feel like this knocks him out. This has been a pretty intense game. A little bit of hacks at the beginning, but he doesn't have a single switch into Icicle Crash, though. And honestly, I could sack off. He's gonna switch out. What does he go into? Koko? Sanga. So he goes into Koko because he wants to. I have to hit this Icicle Crash. He wants to set terrain for Hawlucha. He's gonna try to Hawlucha sweep me. I hit, perfect. Sand Slash kills Koko with Icicle Crash. Yeah, he's not living that. All right, Koko's gone. He still has his Donphan, but that's okay. We know we one-shot it in Hail. I still have a, you know, a Ninetales that can Blizzard. Now he's going Hawlucha here to activate his berry. Which means, honestly, we can do one of two things. I can go hard Wheezing, or I can go Salamence and get an Intimidate. Here comes Hawlucha. I'm sure he's gonna pop his berry. Electric Seed, I mean. Okay, he does go for the Electric Seed. Okay, so we have one of two options here. I think my best play is to go into Wheezing and Haze. That gets rid of his speed. The only thing that stinks though is if he's not Z-move. If I go into Wheezing, what does Hawlucha do to Wheezing? What does Hawlucha do? He's gonna either Swords Dance or Substitute here, I feel like. He's got no item. I can take a +2 Acrobatics. I can take a +2 Acrobatics with Wheezing. So it's either I go into Earhart and get an Intimidate off and he Swords Dances, which could be bad, or I go into Wheezing and he could Substitute. But at the very least, I'm removing his stats. I'm gonna go into Wheezing. Because if I get rid of his Unburden boost and I get Hail up and he doesn't have Substitute, we're in great shape. Let's see if he Swords Dances. He goes for High Jump Kick. Surprised, actually. We take it. Perfect. Alright, we just Haze then. We 1,000,000% just click Haze here. We 1,000,000% click Haze. We're gonna click Haze right now. All I gotta do is click Haze. Just stop him from having his boost. All I gotta do is click Haze. Surprised he went for High Jump Kick. He probably doesn't have Drain Punch. Once he loses his Unburden boost, Sand Slash can just win this game with Icicle Crash. Assuming I can hit every one of them. And we still have a backup plan. I still have a Mawile too at almost full, which is good. We know it outspeeds Donphan. And it handles the Roserade relatively well, has priority. He's gonna Swords Dance, so this is what we were worried about, right? The Swords Dance. But we were prepared. We were prepared for Swords Dance, so we have Haze. And now he is officially slower. Or not slower, but you know what I mean. And we get rid of all his stats. So now we have a couple options. I can continuously just click Haze. I can also just Sludge Bomb. What is my safest play? Just Haze over and over again? Or is it just Sludge Bomb? Sludge Bomb does a good amount to him. He loses his speed boost though. Like, I can definitely take a hit again anyway and Haze again. So let's Sludge Bomb this turn. He's gonna Acrobatics this turn, so Sludge Bomb was the right play. We take it pretty well. I get the Sludge Bomb off. A Poison would be phenomenal. I got it. That's a big deal. We brought him down below half. And now all I have to do is just ensure that I can knock this thing out. He lost his speed boosts. So another Sludge Bomb should knock him out from here. So we're gonna Sludge Bomb. He can't Swords Dance, he has to just attack. He has to just attack. And Weezing should be able to live the Acrobatics. This Haze Weezing set was really solid. It was really, really solid. And all I have to do is I gotta just get the Hail up now. If I can get the Hail up, and maybe even if I get a Roar Veil up, then we're in really good shape. All we have to do is hit Icicle Crashes. Because now the Hawlucha is not faster than my team. So, yeah, Haze Weezing, man. I knew in case he was Substitute, I was ready for it. Because Haze goes through Substitutes. I almost brought Clear Smog, but in case he had Substitute, I needed to make sure I can go through his Substitute with Haze. He's gonna go for Acrobatics, I'm sure. Yep, he just goes for Acrobatics, just knows he needs damage off. Weezing's gonna eat that like a boss. Sludge Bomb should knock him out, if not the Poison will. And it knocks him out. Weezing, you're a beast. Weezing kills Hawlucha with Sludge Bomb. So the Poison kind of matters, kind of doesn't matter. I mean, I don't think it made a difference. Like, looks like Sludge Bomb was gonna two-shot him anyway, or pretty darn close. Now he's pretty much gotta go Donphan, I think. Or, I mean, I guess he could go Roserade and just go for the kill. Either way, I just gotta get my Ninetales in and get the Hail up. Here comes Akizo, which is gonna be the Roserade. Alright. I can do a couple things. I think I just Sludge Bomb though, just in case he's got something crazy. I think Sludge Bomb does the same as HP Ice. I just gotta make sure I don't let this thing do anything crazy against me. Like, he could be Choice Scarf, but again, Sand Slash outspeeds. He could be Yachi Berry as well, I have no idea. I think we just go for the Sludge Bomb though. He's gonna knock us out regardless. We're gonna Sludge Bomb and let him knock me out. See what he goes for. He's got a Z move. Grass Z? It can't be Z. Boosted speed using its Z power. Oh boy. Z Sleep Powder and he misses. That's a problem actually. But Sand Slash still outspeeds. Okay. So he's Z Sleep Powder. That's fine. That's fine. So Sleep Powder. Good bring though. Grassium Z. And he is faster, but Sand Slash and Hail is faster. Sand Slash and Hail is faster. I'm gonna go for the Memento. He's faster now than Ninetales. But again, it just comes down to, if I hit my Icicle Crashes, this game's over. You know? What's my backup plan to that, though? Now that he's faster. I mean, Mawil's my backup plan going for Play Rough, Sucker Punch. If it can knock him out, I mean... Like, my play is I just go into Ninetales, and then Ninetales, I can just let Ninetales die, doesn't matter. He doesn't have any way to boost his defense. I just have to hit an Icicle Crash. Specifically two. If I hit both, then we're good. If I hit just one, then Salamence can beat the Donphan. And Mawile can beat the Donphan, I think. Actually, Salamence, I don't know if Salamence beats the Donphan because Donphan's gonna have Ice Shard, but... So I really need Sand Slash then. Sand Slash has to put in the work. Z Sleep Powder, Roserade. He's gonna go for Sludge Bomb. I don't know if I live this actually, this is interesting. I don't, okay. So, Roserade kills Weezing with Sludge Bomb. Now I go into Emma Frost and set up the Hail. Set up the Hail. There's really no reason for me to do anything other than just attack here. I have the hail up. Our play 1,000,000% is just to attack this thing. That's all I gotta do. So, we're gonna Blizzard. He's gonna knock me out. It's okay though. He goes for the sleep powder and he hits it. Kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. He's trying to stall turns, so I can't get my Sand Slash in. I could go into... What am I at? I'm at 26. 26 out of what? 26 out of 175. Is that a Stealth Rock switch in? No, it's not. Okay, okay, what do I do then? He likely Giga Drains or something. How much does Mawile do to this thing? I don't want him to be able to just put everything to sleep. Mawile does beat this thing with a HP Fire knocks me out. He likely has HP Fire. But that's with Life Orb. I think I just let him knock me out here, to be honest. Like, what other setup move could he have? Unless he has Substitute. I'm gonna Blizzard. I don't think he can have Substitute. I don't think he has enough move slots for that. It's risky for him to go for the sleep powder there. I mean, I still have, you know, 7 turns of Hail because I have Icy Rock. So I have plenty of turns for me to get Sand Slash in. And Play Rough does knock this thing out, so we have that as well. And there's not really any point to switching out because I'm not going to be able to switch Ninetales back in. So hopefully he just knocks me out here. He probably goes for HP Fire. I feel like he's got HP Fire. Technician HP Fire. Sludge Bomb, Grass Move. We know he's got a Grass Move for Seismitoad. So I think his last move is HP Fire. I don't think he's got any setup options. I really don't. I really don't. I feel like he can't. Hidden Power, okay. That's why we didn't go Mawile. Okay, Roserade kills Ninetales with HP Fire. Okay, Sand Slash it is. Sand Slash, 100% my play. Gotta go Sand Slash. And I'm pretty sure I have to go for Icicle Crash. Earthquake should knock him out, actually. Earthquake does 71 to 84. He's definitely in range of Earthquake. He's definitely in range of Earthquake. Is there any reason why he'd run like max HP? Even max HP should die to Earthquake. The only thing I have to decide here is, do I Earthquake and knock him out with Earthquake? Or do I Icicle Crash? Like, Earthquake should knock him out. Unless he's got a tremendous amount of bulk. Earthquake is non-invested bulk. Roserade is still... It's taking a lot. I feel like I got an Earthquake. I'm gonna Earthquake because I don't want to miss. It should knock him out. Okay. Sweet. Sand Slash kills Roserade with EQ. Okay. Alright, now I need to hit an Icicle Crash against this Donphan. Alright, Icicle Crash. Gotta hit the Icicle Crash. If this misses, we go into Salamence, get an Intimidate off, let him knock out Salamence, go Mawile, and we click Play Rough twice. That's what we do. So Mawile could take the Earthquake. Icicle Crash comes through, it hits, should be the game. And it is. Sand Slash kills Donphan. It's a crit with Icicle Crash. I don't think the crit mattered. And we win 3-0. Good game, Elliot. Yeah, some hacks there at the beginning of the game, specifically on that Volcanion, obviously. You know, we would have gotten him really, really low. Wouldn't have knocked him out, I don't think, but we would have gotten him really low with Earth Power. Just to give you guys that calc, you know, against Volcanion, assuming he was offensive. If he was defensive, I have no idea. But we're doing 81 to 96. So, I mean, it would have been... He would have lived, I think, obviously. I mean, unless he was mixed. He could have been mixed with negative special defense nature and running Stone Edge for Salamence. I don't know. but you would think that he was gonna live that. So big crit there. We hit our moves though, which was important. And like I said, this was a very tough battle for us to prepare for. Just a great game in general to Elliot. Props to him. We're gonna pick up the W, move to 5-2. Very, very big win there. We played really well. I'm proud of how we played. Obviously, there was a little bit of hacks. Like I said, it's part of the game though. It happens, you know. But for us, like I feel like I played really well. We knew exactly how we needed to win this game. The prep was on point. It was a little iffy on what I was gonna bring and what I shouldn't bring, but it ended up being on point. And I'll take the W. Good game, Elliot. Thanks for the battle, dude. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Thanks so much for checking out my last video. If you like that one, you'll definitely like this one. And be sure to subscribe for more as I post Pokemon videos every single day.